proportion. Oh, 5 page here. No. You are making a mistake. Key issue is the market stuff. Right. So once we know that, then all the things we talk about here, we will then take them one by one, and go to them. So first, it's talking about the fact that you need to give us a gist about your business. How many minutes I'm left? 80 minutes left. Okay, great. Right. Then look, they say, tell us where you are also located. Now, please, you might think that this is now important, but this is not traditional. If we have about 10 construction companies in Accra, you give the same services. Even if the prices are the same, somebody will take location into consideration before they come to you. Yes. So you don't leave any stone on, say, oh, but why are you writing about this? Why? From Legon, I was happy today because we are hosting the event here than anywhere in Accra. Because I'm just here. So they say, right under all this, why the customers, when they are choosing between firms, all right, they try to look into the variables, oh, location, oh, price, oh, brand, blah, 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 and all that. If the ordinary people in society will not look at that, I can assure you, anytime a bigger company want to deal with you to change you, they will take those things into consideration. Sometimes the individual buyers, oh, I want you to build a house for me, that one I won't care. But maybe EcoBank want to deal with you. DHL want to deal with you. Newmont want to deal with you. They are careful about these things. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. Then business goals. It's important. I told you about this in the mission. All right. So what are our goals? So if we ask the hotel here, you are here, it's a nice place, but what is it about in the next 50 years in Ghana? Maybe they will say, maybe we would want to be number one in all the 10 regions. Oh, this is really nice. I want to come on board. What are the things you're doing now to let me know that, yes, in 10 years, you'll be all the regions. Oh, okay, come and see this, all that. Yes, it's important. Okay, then again, we come to the market analysis. Now, the market analysis, I'll bring you here. Because I said focus that much. That's why I've just brought it here again. Right? So you need to go through this. So the industry refers to, so I am a university or I am a hotel. So then they say focus on the hotel industry and look at challenges in them. Our construction industry is growing, unlike Italy and other companies. So there's an opportunity in for us. Because our economy is growing, there's a lot of opportunity here for hospitality. So you look, Memphis is here, it's booming. If you go there, you come to this place, it's booming. Why? Yeah? So it's a lot of. So let us know that one. Target segment. You need to clearly let us know this one. Target. And then value proposition. Now, the value proposition is meaning that all of us, there are a lot of construction companies in Accra. In 2 lines, can you tell the reader why somebody should come to you and not the other? That's what we call value proposition. All these things opens opportunity for people to come and invest in your company. All this, there are about 20 construction companies. They say in 2 lines, tell us why, yeah, any person or company should say, no, we won't go here and we'll come here. Do we have that characteristics with the business or not? So we said, fine, you're doing well without this business plan. But just like the gentleman that did for the minister said, if you really want to grow and make it big, there's no way you can do without answering or addressing these questions. All right? And then external issues about the tax aspect and all that and everything. Now, when you have done all these things and somebody is saying, what is the probability that people will buy? So this is talking about when you come to the number 5 here, talking about market size. Then you say, but how do I know this? And the answer is simple. You might not engage in maybe Price Waterhouse, University of Ghana Business School to do a comprehensive market research technical. You might not even know how to really understand. So we say some of the evidences of market size and market potentials could be in the form of piloting. Oh, I have piloted my product with all the churches at Adenta. Pictures here, and it is going. You've done all the marketing we are talking about. So the substitution for professional market research is what? Simply piloting. Simply piloting with pictures, evidence that you went here, you went to the church, you went here, maybe every car that is going to Kumasi for the next 3 months, every day you are there. It's an evidence of what? Piloting. So those are practical things you can do to show that there's what? Market potential. If you cannot do this professional way of what? Doing market research. I am a construction company. There's a lot of churches in Ghana, Accra. Okay, so how am I showing that people will come to me? I've gone to all the churches. Yeah? Maybe first 3 months of 2018, I've gone to almost every big church. What does that mean? Market research. Simply you're saying, I've done what? Pilot. With pictures and other things supporting. This is very important. Okay? So, focus much over here. If you don't have the research we're talking about, we said, give us some evidence that you have done certain things that show that people will work for you. Okay, then we're breaking them in detail. So we say, look at competition. All right? So this one to describe it in detail. So number of competitors, direct, indirect, type of company, what and what do they do, where are they located, so reputation. So somebody is coming to Ghana to operate a university, and they say, but University of Ghana is in Accra. Yes, if University of Ghana is located in Accra, it poses a very potential, strong risk. And we need to know all this. We need to know all that. So they say, make a list of, all competitors, all right? Elaborate on their services, their characteristics. Sometimes when we are business owners, we might think that, oh, this is a waste of time. Because I know business people, we are always in a hurry. Oh, what's the deal? Can I draw something from the bank, come pay and make the profit? Yes. You can do that. You can do that, but we're saying if you can go, you want to go forward, you need to take your time, and that's why we said this is meant for every business, not only when you're going for a loan. You must have this comprehensive there for you. And you can update it as and when, oh, I am doing beverage. But in Ghana, how many are beverage companies? Who and who are they leading? How are they well established? I have that one now. I'm a beverage fair. I don't know when an opportunity will dawn and say, do I have some report to come and bid something? It's very important. So, whether you're going for money, you're going for what have you, every business must. Even if you have operated until today, this is a key requirement. So, describe all that. Then this is saying, look, what and what is your own competitive advantage? Of all the hotels, of all the construction companies, of all the beverage companies, you have to also tell us that this is what is making me unique. All right? So this hotel, oh, we are closer to the airport. One of them, advantage. Number two, this area is growing as cluster of businesses. There are banks here, you know? All right? Oh, really? Oh, yes. Oh, really? Yes. Then you are outlining. So you can outline about 10 points giving you competitive what? Advantage. If somebody comes to sleep here and want to catch the plane, it's just a stone throw. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, fine. They say, take your time and describe all those things one by one. It's very important. Okay. So tell us that one. And then they say, tell us also projection. Projections about what? This is talking about projections about sales. Okay, I am a construction company. How many business did I execute 2017? If you want to do this, they say, give us a projection of how many businesses you can execute in the next 10 years. So the question is, what will inform that one? Either what you've been doing before or what sister construction companies like your own are able to do can inform you. But we want that one with a reliable information. So projection. So the accounting people will say sales budget. You need to tell us budget for year 1, budget for year 2, budget for year 3, budget for year 4. It showed that you are really prepared to do business. If all these things are there, and I even come and see big office complex, toilet building, it is still very risky. That's all that we are trying to say. If you have a wonderful apartment office complex and it doesn't cover this, it is still saying that the business is very risky. Okay, so projections are very important. And then management and organization. Okay, so who are behind this? So you are the owner. You've done this for 50 years. Oh, nice. Anybody who has done this for 50 years, I'm happy to work with him. Because experiences are not bought on shelves. It is gathered on the ground. So yes, the owner has 30 years experience. That's fine. Who are also behind? EcoBank are your bankers. Oh, okay. I know EcoBank will not do any shady business with anybody. They will ask you, do you have 10 number before? Oh, okay. EcoBank, fine. All right? So management, who are behind you? So your workers, at least even if not all of them, one person should carry the cloud a little bit. One person or two is very important. So yes, you announce it's a great processing you're doing, but there's nobody behind you. There is no advisory board even supporting you. Meet once a year. You can't win an award. You will prepare and send. It won't come back because it's very risky. They will say it is not well thought of. Because the people behind the business, they also reduce the risk. They reduce the risk. Maybe your church head, pastor, or some retired chief executive or educationist from Ministry of Education are all behind. We want to know all that one. It helps. It shows that our risk is low. Because the people behind it, they have experience in other things. So management. So you have to describe all this one. Work here, went to university, work here. But you have to be also honest. If it's not there, don't add it. Okay. And then eventually we see, can you convert all the things we have said into financial analysis? Yes. So all this is talking about financial, but you will understand this well when we come here. Financial analysis, what are we looking at? We say all the piloting you did, you went to University of Ghana, you're telling us that between now and 10 years, you can execute 10 constructing project. Then they say, how will that reflect into expenditure per year, per month? How much will you pay somebody? What is the tax, right? If you go for overdraft, can you show that you will pay some bank charges? How? This will show all this one. All right? So income statement, what you are saying, expenditure, blah, 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 everything, price, all that. Maybe somebody will dash you some donation. It's also coming in, show us cash flow. So now, of this, the finance people will tell you that anybody, after you've written wonderful business plan either for yourself, you're putting it down, you're taking it to one Ghana, one district, you're meeting investor at maybe AGI at China. And the person is saying that, oh, is the financials okay? Say yes. Of all this, the most important area is the number 2. This one. Anytime the cash balance yearly is positive, it means that if you went for any money in Ghana, we take inflation into consideration, pay everything, you will still be left with what? A surplus. So any